I wanted to tell you the end of the story. I wanted to tell you in case you'd missed it. When I told my friend what I was going to say to you, they got excited and said that this story is a metaphor. It's political, they said. You can scatter it with facts about the rise in the number of cremations, the decline in the funeral flowers market, the weird topsy-turvy between the rising cost of burials and the class of those who pay for them. It's about Brexit, they said. It turns out that metaphors, like ways of life, are out of fashion. But I still wanted to tell you, because if you missed it, then I think you'll like to hear. When I was a little girl, you told me the things that I forget to remember. About how you married my grandfather because his mother used to leave you an apple on the corner of the stairs. You told me about getting into the grammar school and wanting to be a doctor, and your mother telling you that you couldn't go because they couldn't afford the uniform. You wanted me to know about how you used to squash between your brother and sister every night between you went to bed. And about the woman who thought all evacuees were thieves, and when the china pig from the toy farm went missing, put your fingers in the mangle and turned the handle. And how, when my uncle was a little boy, he promised you a red sports car. Mummy, he said, I will drive up and call to you standing on the balcony, and you will come down and we'll go out driving. It will be just you and me in our red open-top sports car. So it wasn't just the fact that you told me that no one would do it that got you the horse and carriage, although that was definitely part of it. We were in your front room. No, let me get it right. I was in the front room and I was doing what I always did, dancing my feet across the 1960s orange carpet, hopping my thoughts from one worn-through flower to another. And you leant through the hatch from the kitchen into the front room and you said to me, Sara, I've always wanted a horse and carriage, but no one will ever get me one. So when the time came, there seemed no reason not to. I sat opposite my mother, silent, in the co-op. And the man from the co-op said to me, it's very expensive, you know. But you'd left the money under Grandad's chair, £50 notes. And I thought, there's no reason not to. We went all round town to buy you a nightgown. We went to Harrods to try and find something you might like, but we weren't impressed, and we ended up in Marks and Spencer, where we found exactly what we needed, the white cotton broderie anglaise trim just below the knee required. And we bought the flowers from Turner's on Beacon Hill. There's no hill, of course, just the slow arch up from the station towards the Butterwick. Although there's no the Butterwick there anymore either. But still, we went there because the Lings always go there. And though you are a Ling only by marriage, yet I was hoping that the old lady from upstairs would come towards us and ask us about things and what had happened. Still, the Ling family always go to Turner's. So there we went. But the lady was gone already, the lady on the stairs, and when I said your name for the card, the young girl in the shop had a face that didn't flicker. But we put in our orders, all pink roses, just as you like. the MUM in pink and white. I got a heart just like the granddad, and that left the pillow, and then of course the others, the baskets. And my mother said, who is getting the gates of heaven? Because if she was getting the spray for the coffin, then it couldn't be her. So there was no gates of heaven. I don't think you'll ever forget the sight of that carriage pulling up outside the Gibbs Green estate, underneath the balcony filled with pink roses, the horses making their way in sweltering summer heat down King Street and along the A316 to Mortlake in rush hour traffic. But in case you didn't see it, I wanted to tell you the end story.